This bottle we're going to drink is probably the prettiest bottle I have bought recently. And I'm not going to lie, it's the reason I bought the bottle is because it looks so gorgeous, which is this lovely decanter bottle. So
Yeah.
this is James E. Pepper Kentucky Straight Bourbon Barrel Proof. So this got really popular around November, December of last year because they started hitting shelves. Nobody really knew anything about it, and people started going crazy for it. So we have finally gotten around to trying ours. Apparently, batches matter. So ours is batch 5. I've seen that they're already up to like batch 20 or something like that. So
Hmm.
we'll see what we think. It is, like I said, barrel proof, so it comes in at 100 and oh gosh, 3.4, if I did my math right.
On the lower side for barrel proof.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, and I'm excited to try this as a strategic member of the planning team here. I've seen these around town for about $90, and I haven't pulled the trigger yet at that price point. And because I was waiting for this video to
Ah,
actually decide whether or not I was going to spend the money on it.
yeah,
So
you'll
great timing.
text group and be like, "Hey, have we reviewed this?" And we'll just send you the link of the video again.
Yeah. Great video on that, by the way. Has that a barrel video come out yet?
Yes. Oh, so yeah. So let's see what we think.
Nose is pretty good. I'm getting like a
Yeah.
light peanut butter cookie. It's like it's sweet, get a little bit of caramel, a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of nuttiness,
Yeah. I get a little bit of dark chocolate.
a little
Yeah.
bit
We
of
say
chocolate in there. I'm thoroughly disappointed there's no pepper on the nose, given the name. Just
Yes,
throwing it out
that's the
there.
thing. When you start a distillery, it must always taste like your name.
Maybe it tastes like nougat batter. I don't
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I'm just saying, Ben Holiday tastes nougat.
Yeah.
like Christmas. It works.
Okay. It drinks very delightful. It is a little watery, so not super viscous, but you get a lot of those traditional bourbon notes. So a lot of caramel, a lot of vanilla, and then there's your little bit of pepper on the finish.
Palate's a little bit one noted for me.
Hmm.
A little bit of the sweet caramel.
The nose is very just nice, sweet, mellow. You get all the good uh, notes as far as in the aroma, and then I feel like one note palette is a great way to describe it. And I feel like it just kind of hits. So it's kind of like this. I have this soft, nice nose that transitions to like boom. Here's my note, and then it moves on to the finish.
It and the finish is wish I had a little bit more pepper. I do get a little bit of that lingering sweet, almost a little citrus as it Mm.
completely leaves your palate.
Yes.
That's what that was. I was trying to pinpoint that. Citrus is the right description of that.
Yeah.
What did you say the proof on this was again?
103.5.
Yeah,
Okay.
0.4.
4. Excuse me.
I'd love to try this at like 115.
You could set up a evaporating chamber, maybe pull out the
Yeah.
water and leave the alcohol.
Yeah, I'd love to see maybe how, like, if the palette would, like, if there'd be a little bit more complexity there, a little bit more in the finish as well to match just the nose. I thought was, for me at least, maybe the best part, like, just delightful. The rest of it was very good. I enjoyed it, start to finish. But um, at a higher proof, I'm wondering if some of those notes would come out better.
Yeah, I mean it's already barrel proof. I think this is I think there's a lot in here. And it continues to develop. So it's like when I go back to the nose, like I got more of the chocolate that you brought out initially, TJ. So like it was a really nice rounded out this chocolate peanut butter cookie. Um, and then on the palate when I went back, it wasn't just like sweet vanilla. I was getting more of the stone fruit. So I'm even getting a little bit of like apricot.
Okay.
And maybe some of that's trailing into that citrus at the finish, but it's one of those. It's like it keeps evolving as you continue to drink it. It's pleasant.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you have to let it sit and open up for a while uh, for it really to open up all the complexities, which actually makes me wonder if a little bit of water would actually open it up even more.
You know, the other direction.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Jack
Yeah,
and try.
yeah. Do it.
I don't believe that. Believe in that. So I'm just gonna. I'll sit here
I,
and be a bystander.
you don't believe it on like as far as like you don't believe the science of it, or you don't believe like you're just
Yeah,
on a
but birds aren't
philosophical
real. Birds
stance.
aren't real, Brian. Birds aren't real.
Chuck, our flat Earth believer, even though he's been in an airplane more than anybody else.
Totally.
I saw a great video on proving that flat Earth exists.
Got to
I
keep
mean,
an open mind.
maybe it's because Chuck's been up in an airplane and he's looked out the window and he goes, "I don't see the curve."
Bingo.
Yeah, I'm a science teacher and we ain't gonna play that game. I battle that on a daily basis. No, thank you, sir. So yeah, the water definitely opens it up and brings the chocolate notes, and then I get actually a little bit of cinnamon, which is kind of nice. So, I mean, I think overall, it's a really good showing for them. It comes
Yeah,
in, like I said, a beautiful bottle, and at the 65 $70 range that it's supposed to be at, I think it's a great buy. Now, would I get it at 90? Absolutely not. I would pay MSRP and that's about it. So that's my thoughts.
and that's actually exactly where I was at. I was thinking like, man, if I could find this at like 65, I'd be very happy. Put this on my shelf, even as like a not a huge spender. Be perfectly happy to spend 65 on this. 90, yeah, that's pushing it.
Well, not to just have the entire channel be unified here, but yeah, I think I'm in the same. I'm in the same boat. At $65, I think this is a good buy. It offers quite a bit of flavor. You think about other things that are in that range or a little bit more, we'd probably go to most of the barrel batches first at 80. But you think about the
Mm-hmm.
Knob Creek single barrels. Yeah, I think that $65 just has a place on your shelf. This is it's good.
Yep. Yeah. And I think with it being, again, lower proof, I think it's much more approachable because, again, we all love high proof and we're used to drinking all those barrel proof stuff. But I think this is a very approachable barrel proof for somebody
Mm-hmm.
that's new to it. So, and
Yeah, it has a
apparently,
finish, but not overpowering one.
yeah. And apparently there's different variations with the batches. So laser codes. Uh, but yeah, I I I think it's great if you have been on the fence and you see it at MSRP. I think we all agree it's a good pickup. So with that, we will see you next time. Cheers.
Stay neat.
Power bourbon.